Hello everyone, this is Randy here again. Another episode of Farming Simulator 2013. And we are playing on the Northeast Iowa map for Season 4. And we got a field of soybeans that's ready to go. Also got a field of, well actually we got more than one field I think. Go back here. Oh no, I guess the other field isn't ready yet. Okay, just got the one field ready. Got one field of soybeans ready and a field of oats is ready to go as well. Now, I have not seen oats yet, so I'm not sure what this is going to look like. I switched out the textures. That don't quite look right. That don't look right at all. Okay. Looks like I got some more work to do on them textures. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Anyway, yeah, I had the previous oat texture that came with the IMT multi-fruit add-on, or whatever the exact name of it is, I don't remember exactly, but whatever it was called, I used those textures. I did not like it. It looked rather funky in my opinion, so I grabbed another set of textures from I don't recall where again. Yeah, definitely don't like these either, so anyway. Now, with all that to be said, I did run into a major problem on this map. Got to start it. Let's see what's here. I wonder if any of you guys notice what the problem is. I'll wait to tell you, see if anybody catches on to what the problem is. There is a very, very major problem here. And I haven't decided yet entirely how to fix it. I do know what to do to fix it, but I'm not sure I want to go that route quite yet. I want to see if I can tinker around with it and get it to work without having to go the route I'm thinking I have to go. On the good side of things, the oats and the soybeans appear to work correctly. I was able to load them into the silos and able to retrieve them from the silos. And then I was also able to sell them at the sell point. So, on the positive side, all that seems to work properly, which is definitely a good thing. Looks like I should have checked this texture after I loaded it. Like I said, I didn't like the original texture that came with it. I might just end up going back to it. It definitely looks better than this. Actually, I think this would look okay if they just... I'm not sure what's up with the white part. Something's not right there. Not sure if that's something I can have to change in the code with the texture or not. As far as I know, you just drop the textures in, they work. I don't think there's any coding or changes that need to be done there, so... At least as far as the soybeans went anyway. I know that's all I had to do there was drop another texture file in. And for the soybeans I am using the one that came off FSUK. The more realistic soybean texture there. That seems to work properly. Originally I was using the soybean texture off of Duke Farming's map. Actually, I think that might be where this oat texture came from as well. Okay, where is my loading wagon? And I should have a course set up for this field, which is number 5. Number 5. 5 unload. Drive the course. Actually, while you're unloading, I'm going to grab the other combine. I'm 99.9% sure he won't work, but I'll just give him a try just in case he does. I have not modded him in any way, so... I did not mod the John Deere either. It already did accept oats and soybeans. I think there was a couple others it did as well, if I remember correctly. I like to say there was sunflowers and 1 or 2 others in there. So, for those who are wondering about that, the Big Boss modding combines are multi-fruit. No, you do not do oats. Just out of curiosity, will you do soybeans? Now, I did mod the trailers, or not really, the wagons over there, gravity wagons, to hold oats and soybeans. So I did have to mod them to do that. Just let folks know. That is kind of one of the issues when you start getting into multi-fruits. It only works if you're a ooh, it does support soybeans. Alright. Call me surprised. Well, not totally, actually. Soybeans is actually rather common. So I'm not completely surprised it does soybeans. Wrong tractor. Oh, you're going around up here. Oh, you made it through there. Okay. Let me grab the truck then. Get that tipper out of there. I had to mod that tipper, that Cornhusker trailer as well, but only for oats. It already did soybeans, so... A little disappointed in the oat texture here. Obviously, that was not quite what I was expecting. Oh, okay, I see what his problem is. I shall solve that in a minute here. Now, my plan of action here is for the problem I'm experiencing is that I'm going to harvest all the oats and soybeans I have planted, and then we're going to have to do something about what happened on this map here. It doesn't totally surprise me what happened, considering what I've done, so... And I'm wondering if anybody's caught on yet what's happened. Off screen, I did, by the way, finish cultivating my grass field and planted it in grass. So that is now all set. And you know what? I can get a course. Boy, I'm not sure if this guy will work for this or not. Give it a try. He's full down there, isn't he? Okay, this is field number 10. I'm not sure he's actually going to be able to run that course or not. Just back out of this guy's way here. I was thinking the field for this course actually unloaded over there, but apparently he still unloads up there. Come on, buddy. Let's keep it moving on here. I'd like to get unloaded. Well, actually, you know what? I can just move over here and get unloaded, I guess. Texture in here looks like wheat from the looks of it. If I can get, I'm not entirely sure how to change textures on the tippers, so I was kind of looking at it. It's like that actually looks like corn. That's weird. It was looking like wheat before. I can't even get a view of it really. Yeah, I think that looks like corn. Huh. It's interesting. I did the one pass along that side of the field there, and just to double check, make sure the combine worked and the tippers worked and all the cell points and silo points worked, and it looked like wheat in there before. That is definitely corn. Interesting. Okay. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure how to change the textures for that. I didn't see anything in the code for that that I was looking at anyway. I'm wondering if it's in the i3D file that you need to change the grain planes in. I'm not sure. I do have textures for it. That's not a problem. I just need to know where to put them. And I haven't found that area yet. It's not too hard to add fruit to different stuff. It takes a little bit of time, especially if you have to do combines. That's why I didn't bother with that Massey Ferguson combine there. It's like, screw it. With the combine, you have to obviously model the combine itself, and then you have to do the head as well as any particle systems and all that good stuff. Especially with oats here too. It's got. I'm not sure if that's probably considered oat windrow there, if I had to guess. He's in traffic. Okay. Yeah, if that tipper doesn't work, I'll just split that wagon up there. Put a wagon on each, or grab a wagon for each tractor or something. That's what I was talking about earlier. I think, did I mention it on the Feldkirchen map, I'd like to say? This combine has trouble turning on hills like that. Something, hopefully they'd, I have to look. They might have an updated version of this combine. Hoping they'll address that issue. Hired workers absolutely do not work when it comes to like hills like that. This combine will stop and just sit there. Tractor better hurry up. We're going to be filled up here pretty quick. Oh, yeah, we are filled up. Go take care of this guy then. Oh, you're both stuck because you want to back around. Yeah, it kind of looks like soybeans in there, I guess. And that is the picture on the right there. That is exactly what soybeans look like. Kind of a pale yellow, kind of a corn, not like corn shape, but about the size of a corn kernel. Yeah, now this trailer did support soybeans, so it does, yes, it does have a nice soybean texture. Could be a little higher res maybe, but it is a soybean texture. I'm not entirely sure what it'll do for oats. I haven't tried oats on it yet. I just checked them. Okay, he's got another problem. Interesting. Why is he slipping? Yeah, okay. He's an idiot. And he's in the way again. I'm actually glad that Massey here supports soybeans. That makes it a little bit quicker for me, so I can harvest both at the same time. Now you're stuck on a tree. That's usually how it goes here. The first time or two around, it's going to be nothing but problems. And actually, if I go over here, I wonder if anybody will notice what the problem is yet. It's my grass field that I planted. Oh, what did I? Yeah, between last episode and this episode. So, yep, grass field. Check. Okay, what do we got for comments while I'm combining here? Matt says that's going to be a good hay field. It would be, if I didn't have a problem. Hunter asked, where do I live in Michigan? It'd be West Michigan, in the Grand Rapids area. He also says, yay, more case. Yep, we got, well, we got 2 case tractors, and a case, case cultivator now. Haven't used the cultivator yet. We won't either until the problem gets addressed. Michael has left a comment too. He was talking about how his, more than one occasion his hired workers have gone cutting across fields and doing funny stuff like that. Yeah. Know exactly what he's talking about there. Hire a worker, and the next thing you know, you find him out in a field in the middle of nowhere, where he shouldn't even be. Speaking of the middle of nowhere, yeah, this field here doesn't have a number. There's a spot out in the middle here too, by the way. Anyway, I had the corn planter guy hired and working. He was kind of working out the middle here. It was almost done. I found him way out over in the middle of this trees, grassy, shrubby. I don't know whatever's going on in here, but that's where I found him. I'll tell you folks what was really bad though. I was playing multiplayer one time. My game crashed on me, disconnected, and I was cultivating a field. I had a nice big cultivator I was pulling. I don't even remember what it was now. I was pulling it with one of the big case quad tracks. Yeah, my game crashes, disconnects, I leave the game, obviously. My cultivator keeps on going, my cultivating tractor, that is, keeps on going, and, runs right through like half the map. Tears up all the planted fields we got, and, by the time I get back in the game, for some reason, even though I, had left, it didn't recognize I'd left, so the tractor just kept on going. Yeah, needless to say, by the time I got back in, nobody was too happy about what had happened, including myself. That wasn't cool. And yeah, it was a big cultivator too, so destroyed a lot of crops. That was a lot, like I said, a lot of crops that got destroyed there, so oops. Not much I could do about it though, my game had crashed, so I should probably check on that Massey Ferguson again. He's probably having a massive failure somewhere if I had to guess. Let's just double check that. Ah, he's full. Not that guy. This guy. Okay. He hasn't had a failure yet, then I fully predict he will shortly. Let me put you on the field a little more then. Okay, now go. Okay, for you folks wondering what the problem is, nobody's caught it yet. I'm kind of curious if nobody has or somebody will. Let me know in the comments if you caught what the problem was. And let me finish here a minute. It should be fairly obvious, I think, in some ways, if you've watched the last couple of episodes. Obviously I got oats planted here. I got soybeans planted over there. I'm pretty sure that is wheat planted there. And a couple of the fields over there have corn, and I think another one of them has oats, if I remember correctly. Nope, it's all corn here. Got oats, and then soybeans is the white. 8 and 9 are not planted here. And I know it says barley, but they're not planted. 6 and 7 have wheat, and then 1 and these unnumbered ones have corn. So if I go back to this screen, I think it should point out what the problem is. You can see what's planted. The corn is not growing, the wheat is not growing, the grass is not growing. So all my standard crops have an issue on this map apparently. In fact, they will not grow. So yeah, like I said, for those of you who maybe watched previous episodes, you should probably know that I planted the corn the same time I planted the soybeans. And the wheat got actually planted, I think, right after the oats here. So, and the grass got planted last episode, or after last episode, but that's like 12 hours ago, game time. And normally, maybe it takes a little longer than 12. I'm not sure exactly how long grass takes. I know grass gets ripe quick, so. Oh, what else we got for comments? Matt was saying I should get the cows going. We will as soon as we sort out the issue with the map. In other words, I can't have any grass at the moment, so even though I did all the work to make that grass field, my grass does not grow. Now, luckily, there's not a major problem. Actually, there's kind of sort of actually nothing wrong. The issue is that I made changes to the map after starting this saved game. So that means I'm going to have to start another saved game, and I'm hoping this will be a better option, I can tinker around with this one and hopefully get this one to work. We'll find out. But yeah, before I do any of that, I am going to finish harvesting all the oats and all the soybeans, make what money we can off of it. We'll definitely take whatever money and vehicles we currently have over to another saved game if I have to. Oh, I'm surprised you made it this far. See if you make it any farther. This is normally the spots where most of the other tractors have gotten stuck. And you're stopping. Why? I have no idea. No, I want... Oh, this should be good. Yeah, exactly what I thought was going to happen. Oh, you know what? I wonder if he has some type of courseplay integration there. He knew courseplay was coming and had stopped. Yeah, that's exactly what I figured was going to happen here. He has backed into a tree, and there he sits. I was waiting for that to happen. Thinking what I might do, at least once I get another saved game going, I might plant a little narrow strip of grass along here. Doesn't have to be much. Yeah, just like a nice 6-meter pass or something. Just enough to give enough room for vehicles to turn around down here. And I probably should do the same for the rest of some of these other fields along here as well. They all have the same problem. Kind of looks like a wheat discharge on that combine there. Looks like they got the same textures. Drive behind combine. Okay. That is quite the turn. That is quite the turn. Okay, let's oh, what am I looking for here? Turning circle. Let's bump that up a little bit, maybe. Okay, we're getting unloaded over here. What else we got for comments? Matt was saying I should use a 4-wheeled Steiger. I'm assuming by 4-wheeled he means duals. As you know, the one I have now... Oh, where is he? Yeah, it's only got single tires, which looks really weird to me. To me, anyway. A tractor like this should have duals, in my opinion. It just doesn't look right. Fortunately, not much I can do about it. It does not have duals that I know of. And it's a Steiger 350, so it's not one of the big ones, even though I think it's actually modeled one of the big ones. They've just, you know, changed the 350 there. Pretty sure that's all they've actually done. What do we got? Soybeans, $889. Woohoo! That is a good price. And oats is a good price as well, $882. Yeehaw. I am not entirely sure how the prices get calculated. So, yeah, I don't know if that's a good price, a bad price. Well, actually, I know, actually, I think both oats and soybeans are relatively expensive. At least at the moment, anyway. They'll fetch a good price. As far as I know, oats are probably just plain expensive because not a lot of people grow them, at least not in my area anyway, anymore. Don't see as much wheat growing in my area anymore either. Used to be a lot of, you'd see wheat quite frequently, but lately it's been mostly corn and soybeans, and especially a lot of soybeans this year. Probably because of the kind of late start a lot of farmers got. They're doing soybeans, I believe. Uh, 61,000 oats so far. What percentage is this guy set on to start? 50%. Okay, interesting. Actually, one more thing is pathfinding. Let's deactivate that. I'm assuming that feature still works the same as it always did with course play. If you deactivate that, then he will load you no matter where the spout is on the combine. You shouldn't wait then. For some of those who may be wondering as well, I can actually drive on the crops with my combine. Here you may have just noticed that I was actually on the crops and it did not destroy any of them. Anyone else out there who downloads and uses this combine will probably notice it does destroy your crops. I have removed that particular feature from the combine, as well as most of the other vehicles that I know that have it. I do not particularly like the wither wheel feature on any of my equipment. Mainly because of the hired workers, or because of what they do. It's the main reason I take it off, and it's simply the lanes Lua script file. I always make sure I remove that if I happen to notice it has it, and this is one of the combines that has it. Actually, I think all the Big Boss modding combines have it. Actually, a lot of Big Boss modding combine or equipment period has that on it. What else? Oh, I should mention too. Off screen, I did finish baling up both those barley fields we had. I picked all the bales up. They are stacked behind the barn over there. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen to them, considering I'm going to have to start probably a new save game. Like I say, I'm going to tinker around with it, see if I can get it to work, but I have my doubts. We got a vehicle fairly close. As you can see, I got a big pile of bales here. And they are a little bit messed up. Oh, they're getting more messed up too. I had a really nice stack going here. First load I emptied out, came out nice and perfectly. They're not so perfect anymore, because then I dropped another stack. I wasn't right next to it. I left a pretty good space, but that stack went flying up in the air and kind of came down on this stack and destroyed this stack, and yeah. Oh well, made a mess. What can you do? I feel like me complain about it, I guess, but... Okay, folks, and with that, I think we'll call it an episode there. I will continue doing some more harvesting off-screen, hopefully. If I get enough done, maybe I'll harvest all of this off-screen. Actually, let me shut him off. Yeah, I'll just try to do as much harvesting as I can off-screen, get all this sorted out so we can get another saved game, or see if I can fix this saved game going. And then, yeah, once we get that hopefully all fixed up, then we can get some grass going for the cows as well. So, yeah, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching. Till next time.